Welcome to this month's exciting edition of Bowling Showcase, the only show to connect you with everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world, Metro Detroit. I'm your host, Mark Martin, and with me is my co-host, Stephanie Pankson. Welcome, Stephanie.
Hi, Mark. You know, this is an exciting time for MDUSBC and Bowling Showcase. It looks like spring may finally be here, and the 2016 tournament season is in full swing.
That's right, Stephanie. Now, we hope you've enjoyed watching the first season of Bowling Showcase Challenge Edition, which came to its exciting conclusion last week. After 7 weeks of intense head-to-head bowling action, it was the Thunderbowl Lanes team that emerged victorious and finally hoisted the coveted Bowling Showcase Challenge trophy.
It was a great season of exciting matches and a whole lot of fun. We'd like to thank all of the participating teams, bowling centers, sponsors, and fans for helping make the Bowling Showcase Challenge such a huge success.
And this month, our host center is none other than our winning team's home center, Thunderbowl Lanes in Allen Park. We'd like to not only congratulate them, but also thank them for hosting us this month.
That's right. And later on in the show, we'll take a peek around this historic bowling center and learn about all they have to offer.
Now, did you know that Thunderbowl Lanes is where the original Bowling for Dollars TV show was hosted? That show was a big hit on Detroit television all through the 70s and 80s, and now here we are.
Hopefully Bowling Showcase will stay on TV for just as long. Now the MDUSBC bowling season is at the halfway point, and things are moving pretty fast. It's time to get this show rolling.
You know, Stephanie, we talk a lot on this show about competitive bowling, like the Women's Series and various tournaments that the MDUSBC holds every year. But there's really something special about MDUSBC members getting together and bowling for the greater good. A big part of being a member of MDUSBC and the bowling community is taking your love of the game and your skill and using them to raise awareness and money for a great cause.
Bowling Showcase reporter Lenora Somerset takes us to Mayflower Lanes in Redford and Bowl 1 Lanes in Troy and shows us how Metro Detroit bowlers are helping to make a difference. Right now on Bowling Showcase.
Bowl for the Cure started in 2000 as a fundraiser and cancer awareness campaign by the United States Bowling Congress to support the Susan G. Komen organization. Now, this organization is the world's largest network of cancer survivors and activists. Over the past 16 years, this annual event, this national event, Bowl for the Cure, has raised over $11 million. Bowlers here at Mayflower Lanes in Redford, they did their part to make it a success. They bowled pink. Well, Vicki, tell me, how important is it for bowlers to come out today?
Oh, today's just a great event that we do with Metro Detroit every year. We actually fundraise all year long during the bowling season, but today kind of brings it all together as a group, and you can see how much fun everybody's having. It's awesome.
Why is it important for them to come out?
Well, important for the cause, and important for the whole country actually raises money for Bowl for the Cure, so it brings us together as bowlers and non-bowlers, of course, and it's very important to me. My own family has survivors, so I think this cause has touched everyone in one way or another.
I came out today to support the folks that are doing the breast cancer survivor. I said I've had one friend who passed away from breast cancer, and I've got a couple friends that are breast cancer survivors. So whenever anybody does anything with breast cancer, I always make sure that I come out and support them. I may not bowl, but I'm going to buy some of the raffle tickets. I'm going to provide the food that they ever do and everything that does to support them. Even with the shirts and my little funny looking tutu, I put it all on. I have no shame when it comes to that, but I will always support them.
Tim, why did you come out today?
Because it's a great opportunity to spend time with family and friends, and it's for a great cause. So hopefully the money that's raised here will help put an end to this disease.
Have you done well today?
I've done as well as I could possibly do.
The Bowl for the Cure fundraiser is not only taking place here at Mayflower Lanes, but is also going on the east side of town at Bowl 1 Lanes in Troy. I think I'll go over there and see how the East Siders are bowling for the cure. I made it inside. This house is packed with men, women, children, bowling in pink for a very good cause. Let's go find someone to talk to. I'm here with an East Side bowler, Melanie, and she has a wonderful story to tell. Thank you, Melanie. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good. Now, why are you here at Bowl for the Cure?
Well, it's a good event and it's a lot of fun. Bring a lot of my friends.
Now, tell me, how many friends did you bring?
39.
How did you do that?
We've been doing it for a lot of years and it's just a fun event. We have a really good time coming out and supporting a good cause.
Joining me now is Cheryl. She is a 5-year cancer survivor. Congratulations on being such a tough survivor.
Thank you.
Now, why did you come out today?
I came out today to support all the people, all the women who have gone through breast cancer. Because my mom was a survivor, I'm a survivor. My daughter is currently going through breast cancer. And it's for all of them. My sister-in-law is also a survivor, so there's a lot of people that we know, a lot of people that have gone through it. Some have made it, some have not. So it's important because we're raising money for cancer research. There's so many opportunities out there for women to get checked, to get cure, to get surgery, to do whatever needs to be done. This is the only way we're ever going to find a cure, is if we keep raising money for that cure.
We always try to set a goal for around $30,000 total. Now that $30,000 is this event. We also sell $10 lottery tickets, raffle tickets, and we also sent envelopes out to every certified league asking them to donate something. And I think we will get to that $30,000 mark.
How many people do you think you have bowling today?
I think we're probably around 120. I really wanted to get to the 200 mark, so we'll try again next year to see if we can't get 200. But we have about 120 plus. We have a lot of people that aren't bowling that are up on the concourse, and they're still sponsoring and spending money.
Fight like a girl. What great words to live by. We all must continue the fight when it comes to tackling this disease. Plans are already underway for next year's tournaments, so all Metro Detroit bowlers can continue their fight by striking and sparing as they bowl for the cure. From Bowl 1 Lanes in Troy for the Bowling Showcase, I'm Lenora Somerset. Back to you.
What a great scene, seeing all those bowlers laughing, having fun, and raising money for such a great cause.
Now, you know, every year the MDUSBC raises over $20,000 for cancer research, and that's just one of the many good causes that MDUSBC members contribute to throughout the year.
If you'd like to learn about how you can help out, or would like more information on becoming a member of the MDUSBC, visit our website found right here.
Now, it's time to take a little break, but we'll be right back. Stick around. There's a lot more bowling fun and action coming up next on Bowling Showcase.
Owning and operating a bowling center is a unique business, and no one knows it like Sandy Hansel and Associates. We've been buying, selling, and valuing bowling centers for over 30 years. We've sold over 500 centers and valued more than 1,200 centers throughout the United States and Canada. We often assist the purchaser in securing financing, obtaining your liquor license transfer, and avoiding potential pitfalls unique to this business. Trust your next bowling center transaction to Sandy Hansel and Associates, bowling's only full-service broker, appraiser, and financial advisors. Visit us at sandyhansel.com. Metro Detroit USBC, your source for everything bowling in the bowling capital of the world. We support USBC certified league and tournament competition. We provide 11 tournaments for all members of our association, including men, women, youth, seniors, scratch, and handicap competition. The top reasons for belonging to the Metro Detroit USBC are having your average recognized, bonding of league funds, rules of the game, assistance in resolving league issues, equipment standards of the game, charities, and awards. Visit us at MDUSBC.com.
Welcome back. We're having a great time bringing you all the action and excitement of the MDUSBC bowling season, all right here on Bowling Showcase. We having fun yet, Stephanie?
I'm having fun.
You know, Stephanie and I were both avid bowlers. We know that bowling is really for everybody. It really doesn't matter your age, your gender, or your ability. Whether you're a pro, a league bowler, you know what, or just having fun on a Friday night, bowling is a lifelong activity.
You can have fun, be competitive, and make lifelong friends. So if you're not a bowler yet, what are you waiting for? Get to your local bowling center and give it a try.
Good advice, Stephanie. Okay, now let's get back to some bowling action with a look at the MDUSBC Open and Women's Championship held at Shore Lanes and St. Clair Shores. Bitter cold temperatures and heavy snowfall didn't stop hundreds of bowlers from participating in the MDUSBC Open and Women's Championships held at Shore Lanes and St. Clair Shores this month. This 5-weekend event brings together the MDUSBC's best bowlers, male, female, mature, and young, to compete for prize money and titles. The championship gives a chance for MDUSBC members of all ages and skill levels to compete, have fun, and more importantly, share their enjoyment of the sport they love. Team play is a big part of the championship and helps to fire up the competitive spirit and the camaraderie of the participants. Some teams represent various leagues and bowling centers from across MDUSBC. Others are made up of friends and family for the sole purpose of getting together and having a good time.
I'm here with my mom today. We like to bowl together. It's something we have in common and we share, and she pretty much taught me how to bowl.
I came out to be with my daughter and her friends on the Diamond Girl Bowling League. Bowling is good exercise, it's fun, it's a lot of camaraderie with the ladies.
Although getting together and having fun with friends and colleagues is a large part of the championship, showcasing one's prowess, plus the chance to win substantial prize money and brag about it afterwards, pushes the competitiveness of each bowler and makes for some exciting games. And on the day our Bowling Showcase cameras were there to cover the action, not one, not two, but 3 300 games were bowled. First, it was Jason Papa, who calmly and with determined purpose bowled his way to a perfect game.
This is actually probably my biggest 300 game in a tournament like this, at City Tournament, where, you know, it actually means something. A lot of great bowlers here today, and got to put on a good show.
Immediately following Papa's game of perfection, it was Dolphus Lee's turn to wow the crowd and show off his skill.
First game wasn't too great, but the second game I came through, shot the 300, and it felt good.
And last, certainly not least, it was the 2015 Queens champion, Shannon Rowe of Detroit, who was cheered on by her friends and fans and cleared all the pins to achieve her 300 game, the day's third in a row.
Bowling singles and doubles with my family. I shot 300 the second game in singles. This is my first 300 in a tournament.
High caliber bowling mixed with fun, friends, food, and drink all combined to make the MDUSBC Women's and Open Championship Series a highlight of the MDUSBC bowling season. Once again showing why Metro Detroit is the bowling capital of the world.
Congratulations to all of the winners of the MDUSBC Championship. It sure looked like a lot of fun. And now it's time for Mark to introduce us to some special guests and tell us about our host center for this month, historic Thunderbowl Lanes in Allen Park. Take it away, Mark.
I'm here with Tom Strobel, the owner of Thunderbowl Lanes. Tom, thanks for hosting us this month. We really appreciate it.
We'll be very glad to have you here, and we've got our team in the mix right now, and we'll see in another week as to how they come out.
Yeah, well, you know, they were bowling really well, so we'll see. You're right. So what do you got going on here at Thunderbowl that the fans out there will be interested in?
In September of this year, we have the PBA coming back. There's an interesting aspect to it. We have here at Thunderbowl 25 entries out of 135, and so we're going to conduct 3 sweepers, and for every 8 bowlers we get in a sweeper, we're going to give out 1 free entry, which is worth about $450.
Also, here at Thunderbowl, you have a Hall of Fame display. So tell us a little bit about that. I know that's your own display, but you know it's the only place that our Hall of Famers are on display.
The Hall of Fame goes back at least 50 years, and every year the Greater Detroit Bowling Association inducts generally 4 or 5 bowlers, and we have plaques for each one. They're in our Continental room. We do the best we can to keep that up, and it really is a great history of what's going on in the city of Detroit as far as bowling is concerned. Don't forget, too, that I think we really excel in our open bowling. We have all 90 lanes with reservations on Saturday, generally on Friday nights as well. And then during the week, the good part about Thunderbowl is we can cordon off the arena, and then we invite 18 and older adults down here. The other end we have kids. And so this is really an attraction during the week where they can come down here in this arena area, and there's no kids allowed, and so just about every night we're filling this up with open bowling.
Well, Tom, thanks again for having us here, and you know, this is the bowling capital of the world, and you're the largest center in our association, and we really appreciate the support.
Yeah, well, appreciate what you do too, Mark. Thank you.
Thanks. I'm here with Wendell Wilson, the president of the 26 Mixed League, aka Cake Daddy. You know, Wendell, what is your key to success as a league president?
Well, the key to success is staying consistent in what you do. As the people look at you to lead by example, you have to show that every time out. So with that being said, I'm on a pedestal. Unfortunately, it's not something I choose, but as a president, you have no choice because people are watching you. And despite that, you don't never know who's in the house while you're carrying on. So this way, if you carry yourself accordingly, you'll have people follow you and you'll be successful in what you do.
Okay, well, thank you, and I appreciate you being a successful league president.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
All right, Mark. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mark, and a big thank you to Thunderbowl Lanes. Next, it's time to boost your bowling IQ when we return with more Bowling Showcase.
.300 isn't just a number, it is our destination. Shouting at a ball will make it strike more. Nothing is as satisfying as hurling dangerously heavy spheres at stationary objects and watching X's fill the frames. You know it, we know it. So here's to the ballers, the lane dwellers, the alley cats. We are DBA. Tonight we bowl. For all the latest DBA product information, visit your local pro shop or check out damngoodbowling.com.
Welcome back to Bowling Showcase. Now it's time to boost your bowling IQ with Metro Detroit Bowling and Resource Center's Gold Coach, Lou Marquez.
So welcome back. Last month we talked about an athletic start, or the setup. This tip, we're going to talk about expanding on that idea, or how to create a great push away. That leads us now continuing on to increase our consistency. So let's learn a little bit more about the push away. Let's get started. So to help out with this month's tip, we're going to bring in USBC silver level coach Rebecca Sharp-Keegan to demonstrate with a weight. Now you're probably asking yourself, why a weight? Well, it's important. We want you to use the weight to practice at home. So let's get started on learning how to create a great push away with the use of a small, light weight. So Rebecca, can you get into an athletic start for us? Demonstrate to the viewers at home. Okay, slightly leaned forward in a back angle, nice soft knees, feet separated and apart. And notice where the weight is, or if we're simulating a ball, notice that it's not far away from her. And Rebecca, can you demonstrate what that looks like? Too far away in the stance, the elbows too far away from the body. And let's bring that back in, elbows close to the side here. That'd be a good location. Or even further back, bring it in even closer. These are two good options on learning where to have the ball placement in our start. Now, let's talk about the movement of that weight. How should it move? Now, a lot of bowlers at home sometimes move the ball too far up and then let the weight drop. Now we're not saying that's a bad idea, but sometimes when you have a weight or a ball and moving it too far up into the swing, it creates a lot of grip pressure. So let's demonstrate a proper way on how to move that weight away from the body. Rebecca, can you demonstrate? Now you'll notice that she's pushing the ball away from her body, and as she moves and extends her arms away, she'll actually move that key step, that first step in the start of the timing sequence, together. That's important, synchronizing the swing to that first step. Now what's important here is that the location of that weight is somewhere between the waist and the knees when we complete that step. Go ahead and demonstrate, Rebecca. And bring it back. Let's do that one more time. Perfect. Now for the viewers at home, this is something that you can do in front of a mirror. And that's why the use of the weight is important. Being able to visually see yourself while you're taking that key, crucial first step moving away from the body is important to the synchronization of timing. So, use of a weight and not a bowling ball, some free help here. So there you have it. You just learned how to improve your physical game through the use of a better push away. The best part about it is you can do this at home with the use of a weight and a mirror. If you want to learn a little bit more about your physical game, come visit us at the Metro Detroit Bowling and Resource Center. I'm Coach Lou Marquez. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, Lou. We'll have more tips, tricks, and techniques to boost your bowling IQ every month on Bowling Showcase. Now let's take a look at the prestigious MDUSBC Senior Masters Tournament from Woodhaven Lanes. Terry Bielkowski of Windsor beat three-time Senior Masters champion Harry Sullins of Chesterfield 371 to 328 in the two-game title match to win the MDUSBC Senior Masters title and take home the top prize of $2,500. Bielkowski qualified 21st with a six-game total of 1242. In match play, he stayed undefeated with wins over Dan Mayer of Waterford, Mitch Chibzinski of Novi, Rich Arpkey of Clarkston, and Sullins the first time, 388 to 357, to advance to that title match. Bielkowski averaged 204.2 for 18 games of competition. While he had the lowest average of the top 8 qualifiers, he rose to the occasion when he needed to. Sullins, who qualified 7th with 12.93 for the 6 games. He stayed in the winner's bracket with victories over Ed Pert of Southfield, Pete Kazmierczak of Warren, Ken Wyatt of Sterling Heights, and Rick Wayne of Westland before falling to Bielkowski the first time. Once in the loser's bracket, he triumphed over Joe Krajewski of Clinton Township 492 to 438 for the opportunity to avenge the earlier loss to Bielkowski. The title match proved to be a competitive one, each man having some difficulty with the pair. In the end, Bielkowski proved a little more consistent with his lane play and eventually won the match and was able to have his name added to the illustrious Masters Trophy.
Yes, I'm happy.
He's very happy.
It was a tough day. It depends on what pair you're on. And me and Harry actually got 2 tough pairs.
Yes, you did. I know Harry had a problem with number 8.
Yes. I had trouble with both of them, but stayed in play.
Stayed in play. Well, congratulations again, and have a safe trip to Florida. Have a nice cruise.
Congratulations to Terry Bielkowski on his impressive performance and win at this year's Senior Masters Tournament. Well done, Terry. Now that's about all the time we have for this month's show. We hope you enjoyed this episode.
Why don't you connect with us at Bowling Showcase on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, or email us at bowlingshowcase@gmail.com and let us know what you think.
Now remember, you can watch rebroadcasts of this show and more at MDUSBC.com. Now for my co-host Stephanie Penkson, I'm Mark Martin, and we'll see you next time from the bowling capital of the world
on Bowling Showcase.
Ready? Loser buys nachos.
You're on.